Welcome. My name is Yazil, and this is a sacred place. This is Heal and Reveal channel messages. This week, I have really been feeling the call towards my ancient Egyptian ancestors, ancient Kemetic energy, really feeling called by that presence, really feeling called by that spirit. So, today we are going to attribute this reading to ancient Kemetic, as many know it as Egypt. I did do I did travel there for some time, and I can definitely tell being there, going to the pyramids, it had a very powerful effect on me. When I was there, I didn't really notice as much, but coming back to the States, I really felt a transformation. So I've been very attracted to ancient Kemet, Egypt, going on about 5 years now. So today I want to do a reading surrounding the energy. I have about three different decks paying homage to ancient Egypt. So if this message called to you, I hope you find something that resonates with you. If you don't, just find what works and leave the rest behind. This is just a general reading. I am tapping in with the energy to see what is it that we need to look at. I also want to dive a little deeper and see what is shadow work that we need to look at as well. There's a lot of collective energy surrounding change, transformation, and when it comes to change and transformation, our shadow tends to be triggered. So, what are some things we can look at in order to heal? Some things that need to be revealed, and just the overall energy. It's a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone, but if you've been called here, hopefully you'll find something. Before we start, I do want to affirm prayer. Thank the Most High, my ancestors, my spirit guides, my spiritual team, all guardians of light, love, protection, peace, and sacred spaces to be here in our presence, to guide us and to keep us in a space of resilience, receptivity, and clarity, so that we may be able to see for our highest good what the messages we need to see. Not only be able to see them, but to understand them in order to take action to transform our lives. We thank you in advance for the messages that will come through here today. We also affirm our protection in this sacred space. Let our minds be clear and protected, that only energies of love, light, clarity, peace be welcomed, and any energies that are not for our highest good, we cast them out now. Ashe. Okay, so we are going to start with this ancient Egypt tarot deck and see what messages want to come out here first, and we will elevate any messages with additional decks to see what additional information wants to come out. I hope that you find this message during a time of peace, time of healing. If this is your first time watching, please feel free to like, share, subscribe, right? Make this your home base for channel messages. It's a new community, right? I'm new to this journey, but I do welcome my tribe members. If my energy seems as if it resonates with you, then feel free to hit that button, okay? Let's see what wants to come out. All right. These cards get a little stuck. These cards are so big. I'm always slow down. Okay. So I'm hearing slow down. Slow down, baby. You're going too fast. You're about to wreck your future. Running from your past. You need to slow down, baby. Are any of you guys feeling rushed energy? I've been trying to do a lot this week. Just hearing slow down. Slow down. Slow down, baby. Going too fast. Got to wreck your future. Running from you. A lot of stuck energy. It's like the cards don't want to move. Something is a little different. Something different. It's moving around. Maybe this is the change, right? I'm feeling change because this is something different. But sometimes if we do the same thing, we get the same results, right? Sometimes if we do the same thing, we get this different. I seen this earlier. See, this here, right here, just popped out. Patience and trust. See, when we take the time to slow down, when we take the time to listen, and we are going through changes, this is what we need: patience and trust. Before I started this reading, one of the ancestral messages that came out was patience. So already I can feel that things are going slow. Things may feel stuck, but the divine message of this reading is going to be patience and trust. I was getting change, right? If we do the same things, we get the same results. But when change comes, it kind of creates this energy of rush, hurry, or sometimes anxiousness or anxiety. But Spirit is saying, be patient and trust this process. Okay. I felt my energy calming down as well, because at first I felt a little rushed. But I did feel that I needed to calm down. So that definitely goes with the slow down. All right, so that's our first card out. And 6 and 5, that's 11. So I love that. All right, we gotta slow down because change is here. Change is on the rise, okay? And when we slow down, when we have patience, when we trust, the messages will come through. Okay? Yes. All right, let's see what else wants to come through. Yes. See, things are kind of moving a little bit smoother now. I can feel the difference in the energy. All right, we have wisdom. Okay, wisdom. I love that. This is thought. I've been doing a lot of thinking about thought lately. I've been doing a lot of thinking about this. Okay, so we have wisdom. Wisdom there. And then we have here guidance. The bottom of the deck. Guidance. All right. As I'm looking at this traveler, he's on a path, maybe an unknown path of where he's to go, what he's supposed to do. But this figure here is watching over him to let him know that you're guided, you're protected. See, this looks like the unknown going into the unknown, not knowing what is out there. This figure here is being so small. He doesn't have a lot of bags, or he probably doesn't even feel prepared for what's out there. But this is saying you are protected. There is something higher watching over you. Okay. And I think that's a lioness there. It reminds me of Sekhmet. The lioness is watching. You have a guardian here, and then you have a guardian here. So that's 3 forms of guardians and guidance. So you will know. You will know that you are protected on this journey. I'm going to take one more from this deck, and then we're going to go with the Ancient Egypt Oracle cards. There it is. Autonomy. Autonomy. Wow. Okay, we're gonna look at the meaning of this one here. Autonomy. That looks very powerful. Okay, so where is the, let's see. 6 and 3, 63. Let's look at this one. Autonomy. What does that mean? It says you carefully create who you are not to discover who you truly are. You carefully create who you are not to discover who you truly are. Wow. This feels like knowing when things don't go your way, when change strikes, it's showing you that this path is something that was not for you, so that you can step towards what truly is for you. Okay? You carefully create who you are not to discover who you truly are. Wow. I want to read wisdom as well. Number 43. 43, wisdom. It says, what you don't understand through wisdom, you will learn through suffering. What you don't understand through wisdom, you will learn through suffering. And then let's go with guidance. To properly educate and guide our children, we must let go of our fears. Okay? And 65, it's patience and trust. The secret to spirituality in life. Patience and trust. All right. All right. So what I take from these is the wisdom of discovery of who you are, right? It says what you don't know, what you don't learn through wisdom, you learn through suffering. And sometimes when things don't go our way, when things feel heavy, when things are tough, it creates a place of suffering for us for a season, only for us to learn the wisdom that we need to learn to grow in order to grow into who we're truly meant to be. But in all of it, we have to have patience and trust and know that we are guided. Okay? I love this. This energy feels very, very spiritual. Like in this reading, it's like you have to go within yourself to understand this message, because if you are looking for external validation, if you are looking for people, places, or things to make you feel good inside, to make you feel sure of yourself, it's not going to work. This is all internal, right? So I feel a very internal message here of trusting and patience with yourself. Okay, we have another Ancient Egypt deck here. It's an oracle deck. What messages would you like for us to receive in regards to the guidance, the patience, the trust, the wisdom. What messages would you like for us to receive today? Shade. Protection. Okay. Horus vision guidance. Embrace clarity in your goals today. Reflect on your vision for the future and take concrete steps towards it. Break your larger objective into smaller manageable tasks and prioritize them. Okay. So that is Horus vision and guidance. We have guidance twice. Guidance and guidance. Okay. All right. So this message is going to bring guidance that we must be patient with and trust. Thank you, Most High, for the messages this time that you deem worthy for us to receive. The guidance. The guidance will come from within. Okay. All right. Okay, so it's Ptah's inspiration. Seek inspiration from your surroundings. Allow yourself to be influenced by art, nature, or creative ideas. Let this inspiration fuel your creative projects and endeavors. Okay, we have that one. Hey, didn't I say earlier that the lion here reminded me of Sekhmet? Well, we have Sekhmet's guidance here. We have Sekhmet's empowerment. Empower yourself through action. Take initiative and assert your needs confidently. Channel your energy into projects that enhance your strength. We have Sekhmet. Okay. Then we have Basset. Cultivate a sense of inner tranquility. Practice mindfulness and meditation to find peace amid chaos. Create a serene space for yourself to retreat and recharge. All right. We have Basset's tranquility, I think, which will definitely match that one. Tranquility. That's that patience and trust. Okay. Then we have Horus empowerment. Empower yourself through self-affirmation. Recognize your strengths and capabilities. Use positive affirmations to build confidence and encourage proactive approach to challenges. This one is definitely autonomy. Empower yourself through self-affirmation. Figuring out who you truly are. Right? Figuring out who you are. It's Horus. Okay, I love how these are just aligning so perfectly with each card. Then we have Anubis understanding, which is definitely wisdom. Seek to understand others' perspective. Engage in conversations that allow you to see things from a different viewpoint. This empathy will enhance your relationships and broaden your understanding. So we have understanding, which is wisdom. Okay. All right. And then we have Sobek's resourcefulness. Utilize your resources effectively. Be creative in finding solutions and making the most of what you have. Adapt to your circumstances with ingenuity and practicality. Okay, so we have that one there. All right. We have those there. We are going to pull from the traditional tarot deck to get some clarity around these messages. Okay. I have another deck here. See what additional messages want to come out from the traditional tarot deck concerning this here messages. Concerning these messages. Guidance is, you know, what I take from these cards is you have everything you need. You are discovering who you are. You are finding your inner peace. You have the wisdom and understanding, and you are protected and guided in everything that you do. You have the resources. You have everything. A lot of times we get anxious and we start searching and looking for answers. And sometimes the answer is right there in front of you. Have you ever been looking for something and you like searching everywhere, and then all of a sudden you realize it's right in front of you? I'm seeing someone looking for their glasses, but they're on top of their head, right? And it's like, I need my glasses so I can read. I need my glasses. You're looking everywhere, and then boom, they're on top of your head. You go into the bathroom and look in the mirror, and there they are, right there. Abundance. Wow. All right. We have the Queen of Pentacles, the Abundance card, fertility, prosperity, sensuality, responsibility, creativity, wealth, common sense, someone concerned with welfare of others, a capable woman who is both a mother and businesswoman. I just say you have everything you need. Look at that. Abundance. Yes. Love it. All right. Queen of Pentacles. She's sitting on her throne. She has everything that she needs. Right. Prosperity. You know, I was thinking those glasses you're trying to see. You need to see something. And the message there is you need to see yourself. See that you are abundant. You have everything you need. Okay. You are wealthy. Okay. And we have the Knight of Wands. Being hasty, quick decisions, ambitious, generosity, a journey, right? Active, energetic people. Okay, must have been the energy I felt earlier, that like hurry. It says being hasty, quick decisions. But it's that journey, right? It says taking a journey. This card, the guidance, being on the journey, being on the path. Okay, active, energetic people, negotiators, debaters, competitors, those who love a challenge. Okay, we got the Queen of Pentacles, we got the Knight of Wands. All right, who is this that wanted to slip out? Ooh, we got the Emperor. Stability, structure, protection, authority. All right, control, fearlessness, focus, discipline, logic, practical exuberance. Okay. Yes, we have the Emperor. Powerful, powerful energy here. Okay. Very powerful. Stability, abundance, passion. Okay. Some entrepreneurial people probably watching this. You're an entrepreneur. You're starting something. You're very, very gifted. Very talented, probably a good people's person, right? You know who you are. You're sitting on your throne and you are very powerful, okay? And you just need to see yourself and trust yourself. Ooh, look at that right there. We got 4 of Pentacles. Okay, it's a lot of pentacles on this board. Holding on to people, possessions. Okay. Deep-seated past issues, hoarding, stinginess, control, possessiveness. Okay. Financial stability, financial security, saving for big purchases or retirement, materialism or wealth. Okay. We got shedding the old, letting go of people, possessions or issues, generosity, sharing. Okay. So we got Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. Got the Four of Pentacles there. All right, what else wants to come out concerning this message? What else wants to come out? I'm going to take one more for this one, and then we're going to go into the Ancient Egypt Tarot again, a different deck, to see what other messages want to come out. Ooh, the Empress. Come on. So we have the Empress and the Emperor. We have fertility again. All right, we got the power couple here. Okay, we have the power couple. All right. There's some divine alignment, some divine balance. Fertility, motherhood, sensuality, nurture, and creativity. Yes. Art, union, continued growth, material comfort. All right. That is powerful within itself. All right, maybe, let's see. Let's clarify these with this deck here. I have another Ancient Egyptian deck. What messages would you like to clarify concerning this energy on the board? Balance, guidance, peace, knowing thyself. All right, we got all these came over. It's way too many. Way too many came out. The Fool. All right. It's a new journey. It is a new journey. Okay. Look at that. This time he has his bags. He's on the path. There is a new journey here. Okay. There's a new path opening up. There is something new. Okay. What other messages would you like for it to come out? And then we are going to look at, on this path, on this new journey, what is some shadow work we need to look at? The Seven of Swords came out twice. Okay, so Seven of Swords ain't playing. Got Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords, and Nine of Swords. All right. I put it back the last time because I thought it was too many. But they're all here again. So we have Seven of Swords. Spirit's like, you're going to take this message. We have Eight of Swords. And we have Nine of Swords. So because I am still learning this deck, I am going to look, what does these swords represent? What does these represent? Okay. Wands. All right. Seven of Swords. Warning, instructions, mysterious protection. Eight of Swords. Inner crisis, censorship, discomfort, fault. Nine of Swords. Okay, so this is some heavy energy. Anguish, suspicion, bewilderment. Okay, so what is the energy around these? Let's see. Clarify this Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords. Maybe this is what you've been through on the journey, on the path of becoming, right? It's been some very heavy energy that you've been through. Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah, this is definitely heavy. We have the Death card and we have the Tower. Temperance and the Devil as well. So we have the Death card. We have the Tower. Okay, then we have Temperance. Second time I've seen Temperance today. And the Devil. Okay. So nothing can stop you. All this that has come up against you, nothing can stop you. Nothing can stop you. We're going to, got the Star card at the bottom. Okay. And the King of Swords. Ooh. Ace of Swords. Ace of Wands wants to come out. The way the Ace of Wands slipped out. Get that. The way the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands popped out and it just slid across like the beginning and undertaking, initiative, creativity. Okay. Let me see. Let's take another one from this deck. Clarify the Swords energy, the Devil, the unexpected. Okay. So maybe there's some challenges. The unexpected. Some challenges and upheaval that could be on the way. But you have everything that you need to get through it. Because the Temperance is here, filling your cup, right? Those wings, that sun, says you're going to make it through. You're always going to make it through. You're always going to make it through anything that comes up against you. Yep. Simplicity, quest for truth, and the Hangman. All right, the Hangman, the quest for truth, and simplicity, and growth. So what I take from this message is that you've been on a journey. You've been on a journey of discovery of self. And if you are someone who's getting ready to take the journey, to take the path of self-discovery, to figure out who you truly are, and you experience upheaval, right? A battle, negative energies coming up against you because you are trying to find out the truth, right? We are living in a time now where the truth is here and it's going to initiate your growth, right? You may feel like you're waiting. You may feel lost, unsure, right? The unexpected, because you don't know what to expect. But in the beginning of this reading, the message was very clear on having patience and trusting this process. Okay. The Magician just flipped over. I didn't even touch it. The Magician flipped over on top. Whoa. Okay. Okay. So I said, have patience and trust the process. I set the card down and somehow my hand hit the deck and 3 cards flipped over. The Magician, the Sun, and 4 cups. Just like that, right on top of the patience and trust. Look at that. Wow. Wow. Okay. So when you least expect it, things are going to turn in your favor. Something that you are not expecting, something you are not seeing, something out of your control. Okay. It just flips over into my lap. It's right there. It just flipped over. The Magician, creativity, power, manifestation, skill, magic, self-employment. I said earlier, some entrepreneur spirit here. Okay, creative visualization, manifesting your desires. And Sun card, as everyone says, the happiest card in the deck. Okay, wow. Freedom, fun, positivity, optimism, vitality, joy, confidence, self-expression, good luck, enthusiasm, happiness, truth, openness, and pregnancy. Wow. And then we have the Four of Cups. There's a gift there. Something that you're not able to see because in this card, let's bring it close. It's like he's looking at the three cups in front of him, but there is a cup being handed to him in the clouds, something that he can't even see. That's also Cancer energy in the moon. So this is July. This is where we are right now. Okay. Wow. It says season opportunities, letting go of regret, end of stagnation, motivation, enthusiasm, exhaustion. There's something coming. Okay. I love that. Trust and patience. Have patience and trust because there's something that's unexpected that you cannot see that's coming towards you. Okay. Let's look at some shadow work that may need to be done in order to clear anything that you're not seeing. Okay, what is some shadow work? Came out, ooh, stubborn. It says it can denote perseverance, build it, but it also may hinder progress, flexibility, resolve, growth. Wow, we have growth twice. So don't be stubborn. Okay, don't be stubborn. It will prevent your growth. Okay. Yes, growth 2 times. All right. What else? What other shadow work needs to be seen? Ooh, coming right out. Anger. Your expectations are not met, creating frustration. Express it in a healthy way. Release, growth, balance. Growth 3 times. Okay. So do not be mad. Do not be mad about things that don't go your way because what's coming for you, you're not going to expect it. You're not going to see it. You're not even going to know that it's coming for you, but it is in alignment with you. Okay. So release, growth, balance. Okay. Express your anger in healthy ways. If there's something that's being taken away, something that is you're being moved away from, it's not, don't get angry about it. Find a better way to deal with those emotions so that you can get the message you need to get in order to grow from the experience. Okay. Any other shadow aspects that we need to see within ourselves? This one is slipping. Confront your fears. The cave you fear to enter holds the treasure you seek. Bravery, healing, reclaim. All right. Don't be fearful. Okay, this new path, confront your fears. That well in that picture is gigantic. It's huge compared to her. But that is also a form of protection, okay? Guidance. Confront your fears. For anyone that's getting into their entrepreneur spirit, don't be afraid of what you have to offer. Okay. Shame and guilt. Look at that. I said, don't be afraid of what you have to offer. Shame and guilt. Feel them without judgment. Mistakes do not define your worth. Compassion, acceptance. Yes. Don't be afraid of what you have to offer. Do not be ashamed of anything. Do not be ashamed of yourself. Okay? These are the parts of the self that needs to be looked at in order to go higher. Okay? To step into this new beginning. Because there is a lot of abundance here. There's a lot of wealth here. And then self-reflection. Look at that. This is that patience and trust. Again, looking inward helps you to seek what to improve to make better choices. Awareness and improvement. Okay, that wraps how we started. Going within, reflecting on yourself to realize what you have to offer. To realize what you have to offer this world. That you already have everything that you need. And that abundance is here. Everything you're looking for is here. Okay. We have one more ancient Egyptian deck. And this will be our final message for this reading. What is the final message that you would like for us to leave with for this reading? Ooh, okay. Genesis. It's the beginning. Look at that. Okay, it says Genesis. So it reminds me of a new beginning, right? Let's read what it says. 2 and 4, just 6. It says, she is the great protectress of pregnant women and children, who is vigilant even in her sleep. It says, goddess depicted with the features of a pregnant hippo with human breasts standing on 2 legs with a crocodile's tail on her back. She's considered the mother of the sun and collaboratrix in the daily rebirth, as well as helping the deceased to be reborn to a new life. She symbolizes everything that leads to the generation of things and their appearance. You could start some new projects or have news on the way. The birth of something new, the arrival of a new life, or the beginning of a relationship in your life, both in the beginning phases and in the sense of a bond that is welded, such as marriage. Okay, well, there it is. The new beginning. Okay, there's a new beginning here. There's a powerful, unexpected gift coming in. There has been challenges. There has been heartache. But no matter what, it is all working for your good. It is all working for your stability, for your rise. Okay? Let the old be the old. Wash it away. Release it. Release energies of shame, fear, being stubbornness. Release those things within yourself in order to rise to your highest ability. Okay? You have everything you need. I truly enjoyed this message. I truly enjoyed receiving these downloads today. Is there any final things that need to come out here? Any final message? We have the King of Chalice. See what he represents. He's on his throne. 444 on the clock. Yes, he's on his throne. And there it is. Okay. For the chalice, it says, a man, medicine, literate, patron, credibility. The Lord of goodness. There you have it. You have everything you need. You are in your power. You are sitting on your throne. Let no one tell you different. I hope you found something here that can help you on your path. I thank you for your time. I send you much love, energy of protection and peace. Till next time. Ashe.